Welcome to Live, Behind the Veil, an atmosphere where men and women of God speak His word to this age and bring His kingdom to this earth. Do you have ears to hear and eyes to see what God is doing in this hour? Let us join our host and the family's conversation as the Holy Spirit is unfolding the Word behind the veil.
Welcome to Live Behind the Veil. In today's conversation, we explore the reality that Christ is not just coming, He is already here, being revealed within us. As you listen, you'll hear how His presence begins as a dawning, growing stronger in our hearts as we become aware of Him. This isn't about waiting for a future event, but about recognizing what God is doing right now, forming Himself in His people. Open your heart and receive what the Spirit is revealing, because His kingdom is already unfolding within you.
Christ in you is the hope of glory.
Right.
I love the word hope. The definition of the word hope is truths yet to be delivered. And that fits Christ's return. It's His parousia. He's coming. He's coming. He's on the way. He's this much here. He's growing. And that's why we see Him, Christ in you, the hope of glory. He's growing greater in us every day.
There's two scriptures with that, Dale, and one is that His coming it's the dawning, so it's like the sun coming up. And then I don't know if it was Paul or Peter said, listen to my words until the day star dawns in your heart. It's the same thing. It's that dawning. It's that revelation that starts dawning on your heart, and it grows.
I believe that Perusia's already here. I really do. Okay. I believe it's here and has been for a long season.
That's right.
I know that the awareness that God has come in this secretive way and manifested Himself in us in our unawares. We were not aware of it, but now we are.
This whole period of time, what we call the tribulation, has been the time He's been pouring out His presence all over the earth upon all people that will open up their hearts and receive Him. Sometimes you're aware of it, sometimes you're not. When you do become aware of it, that's a revelation, and you're humbled by that fact, that He comes in us and reveals Himself to us in such a great measure.
The Lord does have a timing. He waited 430 years before He delivered Israel. He waited a certain amount of time before He allowed Christ to be born and to come into the earth. Now He's prepared. His sons are prepared. Now He's ready to do the next step. And because of that, we're becoming more aware. We're becoming much more aware of the realm of spirit, much more aware of His presence with us daily, much more aware of who and what He is doing.
The disciples asked Christ, when is the end or whatever, and He said, no one knows but the Father. And we were just talking about all these, the timetable of God, and it's like God is not revealing His timetable. He doesn't reveal it. He keeps it to Himself, and He lets it unfold to us. The reason I think He does that is because He doesn't want Satan to have any clue of what the real timetable and how things are going to unfold.
I think what God's speaking to us in this end time is first, judgment begins in the house of the Lord. And that's God coming to His house, giving Himself to us that we might change. The judgment that begins in the house of the Lord is creative, it's not destructive. And the more we give ourselves to Him, the more we become His workmanship, and the more we become those worshipers that He has been desiring all this time, because He has a people He's working with, a people He's bringing forth. God's putting a concerted effort towards us. Get your eyes back on the Lord. Open your heart to him. That's your focus. And that's what I love about the first commandment, the great commandment. If we can walk out that first commandment, we will be a total delight to the Father.
You're looking for a fulfillment. You're looking for an event that's going to happen to make you feel fulfilled. But the Lord's not looking for that. He likes the process.
Right.
He likes where you're at right this moment and what's happening right this moment. For me, anyway, it's hard for me to wrap my mind around that. He likes what we're doing and who we are right now, not I can't wait till the Lord appears. And even when you say that, it's like you want to shake off the cobwebs because he's happy with it right now. And you go, you're really happy with this right now? I'm happy with this right now. Okay, I got to open up some more.
See, that's the kicker about this thing between our ears. It's the damper that puts the dampening on the truth of what it is the Lord wants to manifest in the Spirit to us. Because there is so much more in the Spirit that this thing can't even comprehend. So we just keep ourselves open, and we're creating the atmosphere of his presence. And when we're in his presence, anything can happen.
You are the Ark of the Covenant. You contain his word. You contain every miracle that he was ever created. It's in you. There is so much happening to us, going to happen to us. His kingdom is dawning on us at 90 miles an hour. We can change by the hour. We don't have to wait till tomorrow. We were born into the kingdom. God is doing so much. Just open your heart and let him do it.
Thank you for joining us on Live Behind the Veil. As you go from here, remember that Christ in you is the hope of glory, and his life is continuing to grow and be revealed within you every day. Stay open to his presence, trusting his timing, and allow him to complete the work he has begun. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone and continue walking in the reality of his kingdom within. Until next time, keep living behind the veil.
Experiencing the impartation of God's Word through his family is life. Has this time in his presence blessed you? Then please subscribe to our podcast at livebehindtheveil.com. If you would like to contact the family with questions or topics that you would like discussed, you can email them to livingepistles@livebehindtheveil.com. Stay connected, tuned in, and grow with the family as the Lord unveils his word to us live behind the veil.